potato. Hotter than a hot bath. Hotter than a hot potato in a hot bath. Guess what? I'm gonna find something that will help us cool off. But what? I gotta know. I have a great big question, and I just can't let it go. Yo quiero saberlo. I really gotta know. What will cool us out there? Maybe we'll build a treehouse made of icy frozen walls and live on freezing mattresses filled with fluffy footballs. We'll float from a parachute woven with silk in a bowl of chocolate.
I don't know why they're getting big like that.
I don't think we have enough chocolate milk to fill up the pool. I know who can help us. I'm calling Abuela. Abuela? It's so loud. I was just making some strawberry. What?
Much better. Hola, mis niños. I was just making some strawberry horchata.
I love strawberry horchata. It's so creamy and icy and strawberry.
It's the perfect drink on a hot day.
It's a way. We can make strawberry horchata for our friends. Claro, a strawberry horchata stand.
Muy buena idea. Adiós, nanitos de arroz.
Hello. Crystal, guess what? We're gonna make a strawberry horchata stand for all of our neighbors. Wanna help us?
Me? Help with an horchata stand? We'll need a table and cups and balloons because what's a strawberry horchata stand without balloons?
Gotta have balloons. Let's set up the horchata stand.
Okay, my body up.
Now this is one creative horchata stand.
You really think so?
Take it from me. I'm 12. Have fun.
Thanks, Crystal. Now tell everyone about our horchata stand. Attention, everyone! Our strawberry horchata stand is now open. Oh no, Javi.
What?
It's a super tactical horchata stand, but we forgot to make
What?
horchata. Never mind. Hi, Rosie. Hi, Javi. We heard about the strawberry horchata stand. You did? How? Javi just yelled about it. Oops. See, right there, Tune and Quinn. We just have to make the horchata, and then we'll be right back. Crystal, we need your help again.
Okay, we need rice milk,
Got it.
cinnamon and sugar.
Aquí están. And I'll get the strawberries.
¿Qué pasa, calabaza? Nada, empanada.
Papa, where are the strawberries?
Well, I saw these beautiful strawberries just sitting there, so I ate them.
You ate them?
Well, all of them. Iggy ate some too.
And okay. But we needed strawberries for a strawberry horchata stand. We have customers waiting. 2 of them.
Actually, I count 5.
Oh no. Rosie's rule. 2 customers can change it to 5 customers very quickly.
Lo siento. I ate the strawberries, but we can go to the grocery store and get more.
Gracias, Papa. Vamos. You're gonna leave me here with 5 customers?
Don't worry, Hog. I've got an idea.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone, the strawberry horchata stand will be ready soon. But while you wait, here's a little duet from Crystal and Javi. A 1,
You wanna know what
2,
happened?
a 1, 2, 3, 4.
You so stupid.
I went upstairs and I said, okay, I'm tired. I'm only gonna sleep for 45 minutes.
Hooray! We're at the grocery store.
Here I am.
Strawberries, where are you? No,
Whatever state you want, guys.
no, not there.
Mija, we need to find the right section.
I think it's
Section?
yes.
See, The grocery store is set up in sections. Each section has things that are alike, so it's easy for customers to find what they need. Milk, cheese, yogurt. Oh, this is the dairy section.
What are they?
So good.
You just finished eating.
Cereal? Oatmeal? Granola? This is the amazing breakfast section.
Aha! We found the produce section.
You only have 1 pound.
We don't need produce, Bob. We need
One.
strawberries.
The produce section is where we find
He just
fresh
had a ball.
vegetables and fruits.
He's gonna stop
He
saying.
didn't want to be here, no.
You know why I wanted to ask?
Strawberries are the fruit.
I don't want to put your cup out
Over
with
here,
them
the other fruit.
or on your sofa.
Buddy, Ma, are you almost back?
That's what took you,
There's
babe.
even more neighbors now. And they're all very
And give me a
thirsty.
kiss earlier.
See, Prima, we're in the
Don't play with me.
right
I'm
now.
doing
What's
something.
produce? I'll tell you all.
I just heard it.
Right now,
Huh?
I've got to
I
look for
just heard it.
strawberries.
Never down here babysitting.
There's
And like
the
you deserve
strawberry
what?
sign. Finally, we found the yummy in my tummy. No strawberries.
Hi, Mr. Fuentes. Hi, Rosie. Oh, is everything okay?
Yeah, that's
Hi,
my.
Hazel.
Come on, man.
We were hoping to buy some strawberries.
But the strawberries are gone. See? Not one single strawberry here.
Oh, I'm sorry, Rosie. Well, we had a strawberry sale today, and we sold out.
Sold out? But we have so many neighbors waiting for our yummy strawberry horchata. And they're all so hot and thirsty and... I need to flop.
You just want some mama
Breathe in. Breathe out. Wiggle about. Now I'm ready to figure this out. Vamos up there. What's that truck doing here?
It's delivering food to the grocery store.
But the grocery store already has food.
That's true, but all the food in the grocery store comes from somewhere else first.
New information. Where does it come from?
All different places. Come on, I'll show you.
Let's see where she at.
See this truck? It's delivering eggs from the farm.
That's wow music. I smell something yummy.
That must be the bread. This truck delivers bread every day from the bakery.
Mama, macaroni.
Oh, did you say macaroni? That's this truck right here. It's delivering macaroni from the pasta factory.
I guess you could say grocery stores go shopping too.
What's in that truck? Strawberry.
Fresh from the strawberry farm.
Everything at the grocery store comes from somewhere else before. Yummy some foods for me and you.
What the
Store
fuck?
has to shop for them too. Pasta and bread don't go poof on the shelf. They're made at a factory that's somewhere else. Carrots and strawberries, apples and more. The farm grows them first, then all to the store. Everything at the grocery store comes from somewhere else before. Yummy foods for me and you. The store has to shop for them too. The store has to go and shop for them too.
There you go.
Thank you.
Enjoy your strawberries.
Bye, potato. Hey, you can come over and have some strawberry horchata too.
Maybe I will.
Bye, thank you.
Don't worry, everyone. Horchata will be here very soon.
But when? You never thought listening.
Get out of here, bro. Why the fuck you still standing there?
Somehow, it does.
Who's ready for some
bitch ass up.
yummy strawberry horchata? Me! I am! Hooray! Here you go.
Horchata for you.
I feel cooler already. It was worth the wait.
Looks like your horchata stand is a hit.
Alright, and Sally Valley. Elbow up, tail jump, worship.
Hey, everyone.
Hazel!
You came. Rosie's Rule. It's fun making a yummy drink to share with your neighbors, even if it takes a little longer to find the ingredients. Just try
This nigga will not move, bro.
What is it that you want? I need to call Rosalia. Hola, Rosalia.
Hola, abuela. ¿Qué pasa?
I'm taking care of my friend Vero's cat bigotes for the day. And it really needs something, but I don't know what it is. Ya ves?
Maybe Bigotes wants a treat.
A treat? I'll try it. Mira, Bigotes, a yummy treat. He doesn't want a treat.
Ooh, maybe he wants to play.
That must be it. Vamos, Bigotes, let's play. Uy. He doesn't want to play either. Rosalia, I think I need to flop.
I know. Abuela, pick up your bag.
My bag? Okay.
He wanted to take a nap on his fluffy pillow.
Muchas gracias, mi niña.
De nada, abuela. Adiós.
Gatito lindo. Hola, Vero. Sí, Bigotes is very happy.
Nice job recycling.
We're planning a little trip here.
We collected a bunch of compost.
Odin is mostly non-speaking on the autism spectrum. His favorite show is Carl the Clicker. There's a character named Paolo.
My tablet helps you talk.
And Odin was asked to play this character. Watching the episode with Odin.
I know he's being
was
fed and
magical.
everything.
You did that. You did that.
Yeah, I already was good.
PBS Kids cares
Yeah, I
about
know he's
every kid and every family.
Rosie's Rules is made possible in part by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, a private corporation funded by the American people, and by viewers like you. Thank you.
I don't get why.
On PBS Kids, it's Weather Hunters.
These are going to be my best barbecue burgers yet. I gotta say, you've given us plenty to chew on. Get it? It's lunch, reading, chewing. You've never laughed that hard at my jokes before. I must be even funnier than I thought.
Oh my. We're not the only ones who love your burgers, honey.
Huh? Hey, where did you come from, little fella? Now, come on. Burgers are for kids, not dogs.
Weather Hunters. Watch now on PBS Kids.
You are passionate.
PBS Kids has gone pink. Pink, amazing.
What should I paint next?
It's Pinkalicious and Peterific.
I'm a scooter musician. I love it.
For imagination,
You are not doing the
Glitter
a couple of thingamabobs
and you care.
could be the key to adventure.
And once you
She
illustrate,
everything.
there's no.
Did it.
Pinkalicious and Peterific, bringing creativity to life. Streaming free
I know.
now or anytime on PBS Kids. It's the voice of Phoebe from Phoebe and Jay.
Hi, my name is Cleo, and I play Phoebe on Phoebe and Jay. And this is Jay, and this is my daddy and grandma. Phoebe's really adventurous and outgoing, and she loves to hang out with her brother Jay. It's my day to pick what game we play. Phoebe loves to dance. I am a lot like my character Phoebe, because I also like to sing and dance. I call this the Phoebe Shuffle. Check it out. My twin brother, Jay, is also adventurous and outgoing. Let's do this. Jay likes astronauts, space, and aliens. Sometimes Phoebe wants to do this, and Jay wants to do this. Phoebe, you're scaring away the aliens. Well, you're in the middle of my concert. But Phoebe and Jay 100% always support each other. Thanks, Jay.
That was Phoebe from Phoebe and Jay. Watch now on PBS Kids.
It's time to head north.
Let's go!
And have an amazing Alaskan adventure.
Over there, the Northern Lights. Wow.
With Molly up to Nolly. Watch now on PBS Kids.
And now, here's a look at Let's Go Some, only from PBS Kids.
Switch on, switch on. You've been coasting this fight.
It is with great fear and pleasure
Tougher fight, and he's gonna
that I present to you
good round.
Fabuloso featuring Cardenas Vandelinos
Let's go out there. Let's reset. Forget about the rounds. Bad round don't care. Go out there and win this next round. Right, let's start.
You watching me not watching Luna?
Vary it up a little bit. So out there.
You watching Luna?
Win the round on your nice.
Huh?
1, 2, straight down the middle.
I knew you would go to sleep. You was big head, so he just seen when he fell asleep in that thing over there. He just crashed out like all on the little key.
Let's Go Luna. Streaming now.
Yeah. I got him to put him down. I put him down here. That thing. And then he woke up again. Then I fed him and played with him for a little minute.
Hi there. I'm Leon, and I like to wiggle my eyebrows, one at a time.
That was a good investment.
What do you like to do?
I think it helped it with some of his development over the past week. Yeah, I'm gonna function like a hot shell too.
This story will learn the alphabet, practice the magic of spelling,
That's one thing I'm gonna keep.
and use the power to read to change the story.
I'm not giving away stuff.
Let's go!
You want to teach it, release it.
Superwise is funded by a cooperative agreement of the U.S. Department of Education
Oh,
and the Corporation for Public Broadcasting's Ready to Learn grant, and by PBS viewers like you. Thank you.
Who's got the power to lead? Who answers the call for friends in need? Superwise, is the guy. He's superwise. Who's got the power to lead? Who looks into books for the answers we need? Superwise.
damn, Mark, get out of there, bro. Chad's knocked out. He off in. I don't like how he throw the overhand. I gotta find the punch to close the gap for him. Up Chad.
Hi, so glad you're here. It's me, Ryan.
You're better than this, kid. Don't give him no free shots. Keep smart. Just the same as kid.
Welcome to Storybook Village, where all our fairy tale friends live.
Get this boxing back together. I need you to get back out there to win this one.
It's dinner time at my house.
Don't let him
Come
back in the fight. Be smart. Just get your socks off. Don't
Mom, Dad, guess what happened at school today?
Good work.
Just a minute, Wyatt. Jack, can you please put your guitar away?
I was just about to take it upstairs. Oh, sorry. I'll clean that up.
Anyway, guess what happened to me at school today? Just a minute, Wyatt. It's Joy. Please don't throw your broccoli.
That's all he throws power
Now
punches.
can I tell my story? As I was saying. Stop! Oh, Joy, please don't throw food.
Hey, Joey. Joey, where did Jack go?
It's no use. It's so loud in here. I can't even tell my story.
I still watching this bitch.
Dad, I'm done with dinner. Can I go over to Princess Pea's castle? Sure,
Yeah.
go ahead.
I caught in front of him. I ain't moving. I get out that corner. I got him in the corner. Box him in the corner.
What a funny story, sweetie. Ah, listen to that.
It's just quiet.
Exactly.
I'm not sure I like it so quiet.
Come in. Hello. Well, hello, Wyatt.
Wyatt! I'm so glad you're here. Do you hear that?
No.
Exactly. My house is too quiet.
Well, my house is too loud. No one will listen to me. And Joy's baby food landed on my head.
That sounds like fun.
Well, it wasn't. I'd be happier at your house where it's quiet.
Well, I'd be happier at your house where it's loud. I think.
This is a super big problem. And a super big problem needs us, the Super Readers. We need to call the rest of the Super Readers.
Call them with me. Say,
Calling all Super Readers.
calling all Super Readers
To the book club.
in my class. Come on, to book club.
Jab back. Box it, be smart. Get yourself some ratios.
It's spring football league, right?
Around that you've lost, don't worry about it. Switch on.
It's a spring football league.
Are you going back into it?
Red Riding Hood rolling in.
Huh?
Getting your time in already. Right hand view.
I don't know.
Princess P at your
A
service.
little bit so he can't figure you out. Great work. Just the same.
And you, say your name.
What did he do about it?
Great. We're all
He ain't watch it.
Why she is so valuable to them already this season, and Rose Lavelle finishing with that crafty left foot of hers, being
It's
able
a
to put it
draft.
on goal first time, and this is great by. And all the intrigue, all the speculation.
I knew it was someone like that, some
That actually pull the
nature.
trigger and make it him the selection.
Yeah, well, it didn't get a lot of attention, so, it's glad that we're talking about it. But the big thing I would say is, you get an opportunity to be able to get the 13th pick based on moving back last year, getting Atlanta's pick. We liked his body of work. He's a great kid, football junkie, comes from a football family. And we thought it was a rare opportunity to be able to get a guy like him to learn under one of the all-time greats. And I think the key thing that I wanted to make sure was clear is we are excited about Ty, but this is Matthew Stafford's team. Ty will get an opportunity to be his successor whenever Matthew decides that time is. And we wanted to be able to plan for the short and the long. We know how fortunate we are to be able to have Matthew lead the way, but he's a great kid. He's going to do a great job coming in, learning. And what a better situation than to learn under one of the all-time greats in Matthew Stafford.
And no doubt, Coach. Let's go back, if we can, to Thursday night. I was unhappy because you looked unhappy. We are so used to you being this positive, go-get-em football SOB, and that guy wasn't there. This is a safe space. What was going on with you that night?
Well, there was some other things I was grumpy about that, you just navigate normally. But I think the main thing, Kyle, was you just wanted to make sure that I would have been stoic by nature anyways, just based on the respect for Matthew, because
it's a unique situation. You get a chance to be able to, take a player that you like at a really important position, but you don't want it to be minimized or misunderstood in terms of what this means in terms of our investment and our commitment to Matthew for as long as he wants to continue to play. And so you're kind of teetering that line, and clearly, I came off a little grumpier than normal.
I'm starting to get this game
I
now.
think a lot of the
I didn't
things
get
that
it
were
at
said
first.
by those who are analyzing this draft was that we thought the Rams were win now, win now, win now. Makai Lemon, Kenyon Sadiq, Cooper, all on the board. And then there you are at the 13th pick taking quarterback.
That's what
Your
I'm gonna
thoughts
do.
on the way it all went down and selecting him there at that point in the first round of the draft?
Yeah, I think here's the biggest thing, Peter, on that. That position is really important to us because when you look at it, one of the things that's key and critical for Matthew is being able to have him mentally, physically, and emotionally ready to go. And going into year 18, you manage his workload. Jimmy Garoppolo was so important last year because, a lot of the offseason and even in the training camp when Matthew wasn't available for the back, our team was still able to continue to improve, whether that's looks our defense was getting, the 10 guys around him. And so that position is really important. We did feel good. You're always talking about, all right, you're going back and forth, but I think for the short and the long, and if we felt like that was going to sacrifice, you're never one player away. We know that we have a chance to be a good football team, but you earn it every single year. And if you could tell me that taking somebody would ensure us, I think we would do that. But it doesn't quite work like that. And we felt like this was the best decision for the collective, and that's what we did.
Meanwhile, you have Matthew there coming off his MVP season. Coach, there's precedent for drafting the quarterback of the future while you have a franchise guy. I remember when the Packers took Jordan Love in 20, Aaron Rodgers said, I went and got a bottle of tequila, and I was not thrilled. He started drinking. Matthew is not big on social, so I'm going to ask you, how much have you talked to him, and how is Matthew about this?
Yeah, he couldn't be more of a stud. And I think what you talk about, Kyle, is you explain the situation. And when you're an elite competitor like he is, he responded exactly the way I would want to. He's going to put his arm around this guy, but I don't think there's anything wrong with if I was him, and he was great. He couldn't have been more of a stud about it. But the thought process, when you explain it to him, he's like, hey, I understand it. He's earned the right to be year to year, Kyle. And if he tells me he wants to play 3 more years, nobody'd be more excited about that than me. But because we are year to year, he doesn't owe us anything. And if he decides after next year he wants to ride off into the sunset or wants to continue to play, those are things that we would welcome with open arms. But we do need to be able to have some planning in place, not only to be able to help him be the best version of himself right now in terms of how we're managing his workload, but also earning the right to be able to say, hey, if after 18 years, but if he tells me he wants to keep playing, hey, I'm all for that, Kyle.
I want to make sure we get a chance to ask you this one, because one of the initial reactions online was, ooh, Les Snead, made a move and Sean wasn't on board, and wow, that's why he's upset. Take us through the communication internally behind this pick. A, with your front office and the coaching staff. B, with the owner, and maybe C, even with Matthew before the pick was made.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing, and you know this, Peter, with how we operate, there would never be a decision that we would make without us being in lockstep and communicating. Those things would never take place. We have great dialogue. I think one of the things about Les and myself is from the very jump, even when I interviewed with it for this job 10 years ago, there was an immediate connection and a rapport. We're different personalities, but we've both seen the game through the similar lens. We understand what it looks like from a lot of the good decisions and from some of the learning ops based on the 9 years that we've accumulated. So we are very much in lockstep. We make these decisions, and I think there's a healthy dialogue that always exists, but there was a collective buy-in and appreciation for the body of work, for the history of what this guy's gone through. I know there's a lot made about the 15 starts, but what I do feel good about is in those 15 starts, you're asking him to play quarterback where you're getting through progressions, you're reading with your feet, you're activating a lot of things that you would be asked to do in an NFL system. So you are getting more experience to play the way we would ask you to play in those 15 games. And I like that he stayed. In this day and age, every story is a little bit different, but he didn't do it the easy way. He went the hard route. Alabama's a high-pressure situation. It starts off with a loss against Florida State, and I watched him just dig in and play his best in some of the hardest moments, and that's what I liked about him. And one of the best things about Matthew Stafford is the mental toughness, and I think this guy's got similar mental toughness and resolve, because if you don't, it's going to be a tough deal in this league.
Sean's on fire right now.
He's feeling himself.
He's in a slow state, McVay. I'm gonna go keep going.
I'm ready for a push-up contest.
Time and place, brother. That's all. We'll talk about that off the air. We have to address all 37 viral moments that came from Thursday night. Another one, and you're gonna love this. So, Lynch and Shanahan just had their first round. They're sitting down to talk about it. Their butts hadn't even hit the seat yet when they're getting asked about your pick, number 13. And the second the topic comes up, you know, Lynch, he gets this big crap-eating grin on his face. He's smiling. He's looking down. What do you make of that? Because the internet's on fire with it.
You know what? I love John. I'd be interested to see what's he smirking at there. You know, what'd you take away from that?
I think he's really happy that you drafted a guy he won't have to play this year. That's my take, Sean.
Yeah, well, hey, I got a lot of respect for Lynchy. I can't wait to be able to see him and see if he's smirking at us.
That's it. My last one.
You love Lynchy, Peter?
I love Lynchy.
John Lynchy.
Right, we love Lynchy. Hey, my one would be, all right, now that we have this and we're all set in this.
Yes.
Moving forward, it's like, all right, we're talking about this season. I also would say the Trent McDuffie edition is considered a first-round pick here. And if we had flipped this thing and you guys traded the 13th overall pick for Trent McDuffie and took Simpson at 29, maybe none of this hysteria would even happen. How do you look at Trent McDuffie as a factor into this whole entire trade?
Hey, you just said it. I mean, when you were able to acquire a player like that, especially being able to get the contract done where he's still at the 5th year, so you get some credit for being able to extend that over the course of the 4-year extension. That's huge. And this guy checks every box. I mean, he'd be the best corner in this draft, and I think Mansour's a stud, so I don't want that to be misunderstood. But I love this guy. I love what he's about. I love that we know a lot about him because of some of the relationships that I have, whether that's with Jimmy Lake, who coached him in college, who's going to be coaching him now, Chris Peterson. You know, everybody in Kansas City that's been around this guy loves him, what he's about. He's going to be special for us, and we're excited about Watson. So, hey, why don't we, if you go ahead and say it that way, you feel real good. And I think when you look back on it, you know, the story will be written, but couldn't be more excited about adding, you know, Trent McDuffie and Watson to our back end. These guys represent a lot of the things that we want to bring to life with the play style. And Trent and Jalen are both studs, but he's really special.
He is, and you guys will be next year. You are every year. Last question, Coach. Peter and I are both thrilled to be here in Pittsburgh, and we're here with the great Mel Kiper Jr. I have news for you. Mel's listening now. On his 2045 big board, he has Jordan and Christian McVay. Give us the scouting report on the McVay boys moving forward.
Hey, tough, competitive guys. These guys will get everything out of their body. Maybe a little short with the arm length, not to Mel's standards. Maybe a little bit undersized. But, hey, you can't measure this, can you, Mel?
Let's go.
Love it, John. Love it, Coach. I tell you, I'm already ahead of the game. I already did a character background check. I already got some guys who already checked out all the measurables and everything I need to know. So just go out and produce. If you produce, it's going to be very high up on that big board, buddy. I'll tell you, I guarantee you that. They are skyrocketing. If they do the right thing, I know they will.
You're the best.
Hey, Sean, we want to thank you here. We're back here in Pittsburgh, but I know you got a whole draft to go. We appreciate you being candid, being honest, and good luck with everything you guys got going. And Mr. Ty Simpson as your new.
Let's make history, Coach.
All right, I'll see you.
That was tremendous. Sean McVay, coach of the Los Angeles Lakers.
The Lakers too.
The Lakers too. 20 more NFL drafts after this.
Lakers are doing great.
Lakers, great win.
They don't need us.
Can I get a Bud Light? Sorry, the bar's not open yet. Oh, it's not for me. It's for the bride. She said, can I get the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light? Her words on mine. She wants 3.
She wants more of those deviled eggs, too.
Anything for the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light.
Air Jordan 1s went for $69. You guys, are you kidding me?
If y'all love steals and deals, gotta check out Whatnot.
You can find insane deals on just about anything.
Everything is live chat, you feel me?
Brand new deal. Beautiful vintage condition. Congrats.
This is what I bought from Whatnot.
If you are not checking out Whatnot, you're missing out.
This is Arby's quarter-pound pulled pork and chopped brisket. Both are smoked slow for up to 13 hours. Tender, juicy barbecue like this isn't magic, although there is a lot of smoke involved.
Arby's, we have the meat.
What did you bring back from your last trip? A dumpling you'll never forget. What nature truly feels like. A bit of local art. A soulmate for the week. Finding out you love a good poncho. And glamping. And that durian is everything they say it is. Everywhere you go with Marriott Bonvoy shapes you, making you the greatest souvenir of all. Explore our entire world of hotel brands and experiences.
This season is going to be epic. Some of the craziest off seasons ever. So I can't wait. Halo does it again. That's the way it should be.
Football all over the world.
In 1776, America made a promise. In 1941, we proved we meant it. That fighting spirit still lives on in the Jeep brand. Now, with the Jeep Declaration of Deals, get 0% financing for 60 months on select 2025 models, or we'll cover your sales tax. Plus, no monthly payments for 90 days. Jeep, there's only one.
Or get 0% financing or 1,000 bonus cash allowance. And Texas residents get 1,500 bonus cash allowance on the 2026 Jeep Wrangler Sport. See your Houston area Jeep brand dealer.
You ever feel like your money is just lying around? Welcome to Huntington, a bank that believes we should all get more from money. Like a path to turn all those late nights into beach days, sunscreen Noel, and a nudge when you've got enough for the go, without wiping out the groceries. And anything to make life easier for all you small business owners. We see you, Dad. Banking isn't just checking and saving. It's about getting more from money. Huntington Bank.
Welcome back to the 2026 NFL Draft, presented by Bud Light.
Great conversation with Sean McVay, Dean Schrader, and Kyle Brandt. There's some recent selections in this big three of the NFL draft. Wrapped up the fourth round. Colby Young out of Georgia was the final pick in the fourth round, going to the Bengals. Big Kamari Ramsey, first pick of the fifth round from USC. Started his career at UCLA, a chess piece for a chess player. Follows Dan Lynn across town to USC. Lynn, of course, now at State. Defensive coordinator Fernando Carmona out of Arkansas went to the Titans offensive lineman. Reggie Burchell, another Texas Tech product to the Cardinals. And then it was Sam Hex-Lewis, big fella in the middle of the offensive line from Kansas State.
Yeah, this is a nice looking athlete, 6'4", 330 pounds. He's got 32 big arms. What I really like about him is he's just calm and controlled at the center position. He can get reaches and cutoffs on zone blocking scheme. You see him here on the short pull, really being able to locate a linebacker on the second level, just get his hands in good position and finish. It's all about positioning with Sam Heck. When he gets them inside on the breastplate and is able to hit low to high, he can control people. He's just a nice, steady, solid
He's kind of small,
that
though.
played a lot of football at Kansas State at the center position.
And now he'll be in the middle for the Carolina Panthers, and then the defensive tackle out of South Carolina, Nick Barrett, selected by the
Week in and week out, this kid was playing solid football. Every time you watch South Carolina, he was the guy that stood out, stored off the edge outstanding. But even then, all game top defense line was 42 tackles. They were talking about a guy who made plays in the backfield, got after the quarterback. There you go against Bobby, getting a sack in that game against Vanderbilt. He had a sack. He had 2 tackles for loss. Missouri game, he dominated. Again, he disengages, he finds the football. The production week to week was outstanding. For some reason, he kept flying under the radar. Everybody talks about what's those defensive tackles and Nick Barrett. For whatever reason, he didn't get the national publicity he deserved for the type of gear he had. 6'3", 312 pounds, strong, good arm length, like the way he performed in South Carolina on a week-to-week basis this year.
At 146 to the Browns, Parker Brailsford, who's really a leader in the interior of the Alabama offensive line, started his career at Washington, played the national championship game before going to bed.
Size is a question mark here, Reese. 6'2", 289 pounds. This guy gets every ounce of that 289-pound frame into every single snap that he takes. He began his career at Washington, played some right tackle, played some right guard, followed Kalen DeBoer to the University of Alabama, and he became a center for the past 3 seasons of his college football career. Excellent redirect skills, very good in space, tough, very smart prior to the snap. Needs to play in a specific scheme. Cleveland obviously sees that. I like the toughness here. We've seen centers survive right around 295, 300 pounds. Parker Brailsford going to take on that challenge.
Brailsford, a permanent captain at Alabama, got his hand prints and cleat prints in the cement that said he shines, and now he'll get a chance to try to make his mark with the Cleveland Browns.
Now, at McDonald's, a McDouble is $2.50. So Miles, Jaden, and Carl have a plan. It's called McDouble Macro Monday. Get more value when you order from the under $3 menu.
This is the small thing. People to shake it, to wake it. Imagine if we could do this. I can almost do it.
Impressive. Most impressive. Build new Lego Smart Play sets and the Galaxy Plays back. Sets sold separately.
Introducing Gatorade Lower Sugar. No artificial colors, no artificial flavors, no artificial sweeteners, and 75% less sugar. Gatorade Lower Sugar. Hydrates better than water.
Nationwide is so much more than a great insurance company. They're also one of America's largest financial services companies. Like, he's so much more than Saquon Barkley.
I'm also Staycom Barkley.
Oh, man, he struck my uniform. Whoever did.
Calm in. Stress out. I'll never remember all this. Relax, Rook. When things get intense, we get incense. What a nice cleansing surprise.
For your insurance and financial needs, Nationwide is on your side.
Here you will leave today and enter a world of cool kids.
A world of high scores. A world of cool friends. And playtime.
This summer, get a 4-day Fort Park Magic ticket from $109 per day plus tax.
We're on holiday with MSC Cruises in the Caribbean, but it also feels like we're in Europe. It's kind of funny, right?
That is funny. Like how we're in an American sports bar 30 feet from an Italian gelato
Yes.
shop.
I think you mean 10 meters. Dining on authentic Greek cuisine.
Yet we're nowhere near Greece.
European-inspired architecture one side, the Caribbean the other. That's funny.
Almost as funny as an Englishman who's named after a city in Florida, Orlando.
That's not funny.
Built to tough it out. And to take it easy. Built to carry tradition. And to make new ones. The 2026 Toyota Tundra. Built in Texas. Driven everywhere.
Right now, qualified lessees can lease a rugged new 2026 Tundra SR5 for $449 a month for 36 months. Offer ends May 4th.
Toyota. Let's go places.
Melting metal to make steel isn't the main job anymore. But there's still a left-tail feel. A hard hat attitude in this town, and it seems the heat of the mill still burns in the heart of Pittsburgh. Welcome to the 2026 NFL Draft. Pittsburgh Steelers basically built the country while they transitioned away
Of course, it's not completely away from the industry, the modern city here. It's still that type of being forged by fire that sort of defines this city across football. We continue day 3 of the NFL draft. David Mel Kiper, Lewis Riddick, Matt Miller, and here for Peter Schrager, Kyle Brandt with us. We're following all of the news, not only the draft picks, but the news coming around the league right now with the trade.
Yeah, the Las Vegas Raiders have traded Tyree Wilson, 7th overall pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, to the New Orleans Saints. The move also involved a 5th and 7th round pick being swapped. Wilson, who had 12 sacks in 3 seasons for Las Vegas, goes to New Orleans. A change of scenery there, probably best for all parties involved. The backdrop for New Orleans, but as of right now, we don't know whether Cam Jordan will be with the team for another season in 2026. Many thought they may go pass rusher, Ruben Bain specifically, at 8th overall. They did not. The Raiders recoup a 5th round pick. The Saints take a swing on a player who came out of Texas Tech with major athletic upside.
And look, New Orleans has done a nice job of kind of resurrecting the career of someone like Chase Young, for instance, right? He's going down there, and all of a sudden now he looks like someone who's starting to really realize his potential. This is the same thing that needs to happen here. Tyree is someone who, when he came out of college, you saw that, we've had this discussion how many times? The physical traits, you saw it all there. The body type that comes out of central casting. But the football playing instincts, the technique, the ability, just that sixth sense to be able to know when to close on a quarterback, where the quarterback's at in the pocket, and be able to win consistently, it just wasn't there. Maybe Brandon Staley, the defensive coordinator, can unlock it. We've seen it happen with other people when they change sceneries and they want to go to a different place. Hopefully it ignites his career and they can get some mileage out of it. And the Raiders have a new organization now. And they didn't draft Tyree Wilson. So Tyree Wilson gets a fresh start. They say, hey, we didn't see it. We didn't see that development, that production, that consistency moving forward. And obviously for New Orleans, you get a guy who had a first-round grade. Some had him higher than others. There was some mixed opinion, but Tyree Wilson got elevated very high into that top 10. But when you get a new organization, GM and head coach, they cut ties, they move on. I'm sorry, who made that decision?
But there's a lot of that going around. We came into this draft with 10 new reset buttons, some varying degrees with new head coaches, new organizations, or new administrations within organizations in this draft. So you see some of this player movement and some of the philosophies being unearthed here. All right, so here are the recent selections. We've talked about some of these. Russell Brailsford going out of Alabama, and then the Seahawks taking Bo Stevens. Now, the Iowa offensive line won the Joe Moore Award. That goes to the best offensive line in college football, and he's the 3rd guy taken off that Hawkeye offensive line.
Who played left guard and right guard. This past season started 13 games on the left side. Smart, tough hit. I love a wrestling.
They got good offensive lineman this year. He got a wrestling background. He got a wrestling background. Offensive lineman.
It's only 31 1/4. Can he get it done at the pro level? I like him in pass protection. I think the issue is going to be, obviously, when you go against these outstanding defensive tackles, how can he handle? I think he'll hold his own there. Run blocking, he's not going to be able to pull. He's the kind of guy you look at right now. Smart, tough, left guard, right guard versatility. Backed up at worst, could be a spot starter. I think possibly, but a guy that has that dual versatility at left guard and right guard. In a run-heavy scheme like Seattle, and he is going to absolutely flourish. He's a monster.
Justin Jefferson went to the Browns after that, and now goes to Mexico City. It's Raiders. Now their selection.
Hello from Mexico City. We're Los Tornados, and we're here at the Flag Tournament. With the 150th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Las Vegas Raiders select Dalton Johnson, defensive back from Arizona. Raiders!
Dalton Johnson out of Arizona. They were Brent Brennan last year with the Wildcat, and he is on his way to the Raiders.
This is good stuff right here. So now we've got 3 separate Arizona defensive backs taken so far in this draft. That includes 2 to Las Vegas Raiders. Dalton Johnson will now reunite with Trey and Stu. These guys are all about production for the past 3 seasons. Dalton Johnson, 9 pass breakups, 7 forced fumbles. This past year, he had 4 interceptions, more than he had in his career up to that point. Back in 2024, he had 15 runs up and from behind the line of scrimmage. I like the competitive spirit you see on tape. Got to figure out where he fits into the picture coverage-wise. This past season against Baylor, taking on the very athletic Michael Trigg with 5 flags on 2 separate occasions when in-pass coverage of Trigg. That being said, a personal chess piece for Rob Leonard, the new defensive coordinator in Las Vegas.
And I love you can use him on special teams. He played a ton of special teams for Arizona and has 4.41 speed that we saw at the NFL scouting combine. So I think some of the athletic potential is there. You mentioned Trayton Stoops, great athlete. Jermon McCoy, we know about injury, great athlete. They're doing a very good job of filling out his secondary with guys who can absolutely run. And now you get someone who is a great tackler in the run game, a great tackler in the open field, and the special teams game too.
That is a draft call right there. By the Las Vegas Raiders. John Spytek, you're doing a nice job, buddy. A real nice job.
He really from Penn State, just selected by Carolina. That continues from Penn State.
Modelo tastes good, but that got the electrical working in Modelo. That fought for every rebound in Modelo. That landed the trick, Modelo. Or that can finally sit down, Modelo. That Modelo's learning is just better. That Modelo is the mark of a fighter.
Don't rush indulgence.
Hungry. Ain't no much to get home, so I can get something to eat. I got $70 to eat some food. I'm tired of spending money on food.
That's nuts.
How we're made determines how far we go. So for those who are strong, those who are powerful, those who aren't afraid to push their limits, the world of glitter awaits.
Baby on.
The journeys, further experiences, great memories. New Star Kia Telluride Turbo Hybrid is ready.
Kia, movement that inspires.
Christmas Day 1987, a young LeBron was gifted a basketball, a hoop, and a dream. From day one, he worked until he became the chosen one. But what if his skills were never seen? No championship for the land, no A&R Braun, no model for generational change. That's why the LeBron James Family Foundation is partnering with Indeed, because everyone's skills deserve to be seen.
I wonder how his school doing.
Just one opportunity to help the world work better.
Oh, so you get tired from moving like that.
So why not? This is the start of a whole new chapter. No more sad sack, full-on fun sack. Need to up your daily dose.
He got you trapped. You nap trap.
Every cheap is covered in cheese.
Binging scrubs may cause uncontrollable laughter. Introduction that new Botox. It's Botox. If I have an unhappy with my results.
He got you nap trap.
Yeah, that felt like too much.
I'm hungry. Oh my God. Huh? You want barbecue? I do want barbecue, but I'm hungry now. Like, God dang it. I didn't have no breakfast. No breakfast.
And the pocket, the toss is perfect to Diggs. Man.
Oh, I did not eat it all.
Look at the fifth-round picks who've made their mark in the NFL. Pro Football Hall of Fame out of Auburn, Rodney Harrison, 1994 fifth-round selection, George Kittle, Puka Nacua, all going in the fifth round. There are some recent picks. Justin Jefferson from Alabama, the linebacker, going to the Browns. Dalton Johnson, they talked briefly about with the Raiders playmakers. And Stu Wheatley from Penn State, safety, going to the Carolina Panthers. He's just a big safety now, 6'3", 202 pounds. Probably was at his best when he was down in the box playing in some of their free safety schemes, kind of in that rover position, and that's something that Gerald Alvaro, the defensive coordinator at the Carolina Panthers, knows a little bit about and knows how to use him. When they put him back there on the hatch, but some of the range issues can show up if he's not in good position there in that split safety look. You saw him in the college football playoffs do a nice job of playing with good leverage, playing with depth breaking on the football. This is what he does best. Come downhill, enter into contact with good angles, and put your pads on people because he is 6'3", 202 pounds. He's got to play with depth in the back end. He's got good hands to finish on the football. But in the fifth round, with his size, his versatility down in the box, having some range in the back half, it's a good guy to pick up. Director Weekly was selected Justin Sylvie, tight end from NC State, went to the Broncos. He's a guy who had a big season for the Wolfpack, and Jack Burton, offensive lineman, center from Kentucky, went to
I wish I
Green Bay.
made
We
it
go
home
back
for
down to
him.
Peter Schrader. Peter, has somebody else to break down their draft with so far?
I ain't get like
Absolutely. Thank you, Reese. Want to
80
welcome in the
inches of
first year
shit.
head coach of the Arizona Cardinals, Mr. Mike LaFleur. Welcome to our day 3 coverage of the NFL draft on ESPN.
Hey, thanks for having me, Peter. How you doing?
How long y'all on your
I'm doing
wingspan?
great. We're going to jump right into it.
How long is your
Third
wingspan?
overall. You don't see a lot of running backs taken in the top 5
Yeah.
anymore. You guys pulled the trigger on a selection that you
How long is your arms?
the future of this team. Your first pick as a head coach. Take us into the Jeremiah Love selection.
Yeah, it was cool, you know, and
it's in the fight.
credit to Monty and all those guys, you know, for just making the decision that we felt was going to be best for this team. You know, I mean, obviously you guys see all the explosiveness and all that. And, you know, I say I'm not a stat guy, but there are 2 stats that are really important. One's turnovers and the other's explosives. And when I call a bad play, when you have good players that can make those bad plays into explosives, that's a good thing. And I feel like we have a few on our roster right now, and I think we added one in Jeremiah.
I'm not sure if you watch a lot of Get Up and NFL Live, but we had many debates about the value of taking a running back 3rd overall with the value in free agency and, of course, the salary cap. Did those conversations come up at all as far as the position and the value you can get with other positions that are at premium prices?
Yeah, we had those conversations, but, you know, like I said, I mean, we wanted to take who we thought was the best player at that spot, you know, and it was a consensus for us to take this guy because, again, you know, we know the player, and then you pair that with the person and his story and the leadership ability that he has and just his overall vibe. I mean, it was, you know, the position really didn't matter to us at that point.
And then you guys get Carson Beck on night number 2. There was questions whether you guys would be in the Ty Simpson sweepstakes on night number 1, but you do get your guy out of the University of Miami and, of course, from Georgia. Take us into the Carson Beck selection and what you like about him.
Yeah, it's cool. You know, I got to spend quite a bit of time with him. Obviously, the combine's not much. You get your 18 minutes there, but I thought that went well. And then, you know, we brought him in for a 30 visit and really spent a lot of time and obviously the evaluation process on top of it. So, got a guy. I mean, we can all see the physical skill set. I mean, he looks the part in terms of the size, being over 6'4". He's a natural thrower. I think he's tough back there in the pocket. The 2 things that really stuck out to me, though, I mean, he is one. You know, I want to say 36 as a starter. We all know what he did this last year, taking Miami all the way to the championship. But he's been through some stuff too. You know, he's had some adversity throughout his career. It hasn't just been some.
They're trying to get Kyler.
So I think, you know, he's been through the ringer a little bit, which will harden him, you know, for this next level.
All right, so the quarterback room right now in Arizona, Jacoby Brissett, who we'll see if he shows up or not. There's some current contract stuff going on. Then you got Gardner Minshew he brought in, and Carson Beck. Could Carson Beck compete for the starting job out of the gates?
We just want Carson to get here, learn his teammates, learn the locker room, figure out where his locker is, find a place to live out here, you know. And so we're just going to take it one day at a time. You got 2 guys that you just mentioned, Jacoby and Gardner, who played a lot of football. You know, so we got a long ways to go before we even have to have those discussions.
Yeah, I'm going to wrap here, but I want to give you something that I got texted. Someone said Matt LaFleur has his J Love.
And now Mike LaFleur has his J Love. Have the two of you connected that together at all since the selection of Jeremiah Love?
Well, with our family chat line, Bree, Matt's wife, sent that right away, and of course Matt's response was clever. Kind of LOL. So yeah, that was. I guess I didn't think of it like that initially, but yeah, that has been said.
You're not rolling on the floor laughing at how clever that was. Michael Floor, thank you. You have plenty more to draft. We so appreciate you. Get back there in the war room. We go back here to Reese Davis on the main desk.
Hey, Peter, the LaFleurs, they've been around the block, and you got to be careful trying to be clever or sarcastic in text. Sometimes that tone doesn't go through. There's going to be a problem on the backside of that. Here's some recent selection. Justin Jolie, Simon, we mentioned briefly that the Broncos had taken in. Now, this is a guy who's a weapon, first team All-ACT with this stat team.
He's an interesting guy because he can play. You can use him in multiple situations. A lot of times at NC State, he was flex, out from the formation or open in the backfield. I think that's what you use him as a view. He's just a really good short intermediate route.
Running back, tight end.
Real consistent with his squad, the way he gets out of break. Real consistent catching the football. Had 0 drops this year.
Ooh.
You go up and make contested catches. Had 0 fumbles. Was good after the catch. Just under 4 yards per reception. In terms of yards after the catch, you see
He's physical. He reminds me of Antonio Gates. He's physical. Oh my goodness.
He was taken with the 153rd in Green Bay, took an offensive lineman from Kentucky, Jagger Burton. That guy played all over that offensive line, left guard, center, right guard. He played center this past season and had his best year with 12 starts. I think someone's going to be great for his zone blocking team. His ability to make those short pulls, to get to the second level, to be able to find those linebackers on north liability. And this late in the draft, what are you looking for? Someone that can maybe take a roster spot. You can be that swing.
He got good feet.
Offer some upside at center. We can be a depth player at the guard position. I love the experience. Over 50 games in college.
He good with his hands. He good on screen. But he means super athletic though. That's one of our boys. Jaden Durs.
Local kid from Pittsburgh, Penn Hill graduate, began his college career at Georgetown, 6'4", nearly 6'5", 150 pounds.
Who he play for?
Had an absolutely dynamic year this past season. 125 tackles.
He Mikey. It's South Carolina.
Really best fit at the NFL level.
He remind me of a young. He lanky. You remember Barkevian Amingo from LSU? Barkevian Amingo, LSU. The tall, lanky defensive end I used to have. That's who that dude remind me of. Not him, the dude before him.
Manhandle a very good Georgia Tech interior three and really dominate and run for the football. That's also the other thing you see with this guy as a big interior player. He never gives up on plays, has a lot of competitive hustle, just fits right in with what Oswald wants to do in terms of revamping that defensive front. They've got to move off the back line. When you think of him, that body type that he has, stay at home type, fast him open on great career back.
George. This is big boy, Georgia.
And this is a very intriguing player. He began his college career recent Northern Illinois as a wide receiver. He made the transition to a higher level of football and also to the defensive side of the ball.
If he had this, ever had to choose out of A&M, UT, U of H. Which one you? U of H. Yeah, then you got another one, South SFAO.
secondary, and they keep adding a second from Arizona State. Yeah, my best player on the board
You
right now,
wait.
number 62 overall. We see him playing outside here. I think he plays the inside
I'm
here
telling
at
you
the
to
next
go to
level.
the
But I know
game.
Arizona State fans loves this guy. The competitive toughness that he plays with, his ability to strike as a tackler. He can stick with guys down the field. 4.45 speed. I think short area quickness is more of his. Forget about raw speed, but his ability to see things, to read and react, to diagnose routes, and he will
I
do
wouldn't
it.
mind him going to LSU. I can get to LSU.
Why he's on the board at 157.
I ain't think about it. I was thinking about schools that I can get to it and I can go to see the game.
Culture in the Detroit Lions.
You to Mississippi State?
The physical,
That's too far.
and 187, pound for pound with a tougher quarterback. Not only that, but down
Ole Miss?
obviously is anything but the size, like Clay Ball.
I got a coach at there right now. My head coach. Yeah, Lane Kiffin.
From Texas, selected by the Miami Dolphins.
My coach from Duck State is the offensive coordinator right now. Todd Cooley.
He's one of the smartest individuals.
He ain't gonna do no run power. Man, Todd, all the time Todd gonna do RPO power.
As a walk-on at the University of Texas. I
Trey.
originally wore number 36.
Power, pool, power. He good with his offense though. Don't get me wrong.
Number 16 in high school. He taught me everything I know. When I was doubting myself in this football career, he brought me under his wing and he said, "Don't worry about the results and just go have fun."
Oh, I forgot about TCU. SMU.
Everything will take care of itself.
The Mustangs, they sending people to the pros too.
We talked to Coach Sark.
They had a good team.
Coach Sark was totally on board. I wanted to have Jackson Spirit with me.
I don't like Alabama. I can't stand Alabama.
He meant everything to me. Play the game.
Well, I think that's because of Nick Saban era and they how overrated they made Alabama.
It's all about
but Alabama will never be at their greatness ever again. And Nick Saban era will never be that great ever again. Especially with the NIL and the money you can pay these boys to make Alabama that great.
Even though at 5'11", 790 pounds, he runs
You go to Oklahoma.
breaking 4.5 in the 40. His physical attributes are not going to overwhelm you.
So you'll choose Oklahoma over Texas UT.
He's a tough competitor that's going to get the very most out of all of his athletic ability. There was no question that he was in defense.
So we might have to travel. We have to get on a plane to go see him.
Talk about competitive character being something that's vital when you're talking about 5th, 6th, 7th round picks.
I like UT. I could just jump in the car and go get on the highway and go to the game on Saturday.
You mentioned competitive toughness. I think football IQ, the instincts, his ability to understand what's happening, those recognition skills are ideal for him. And it's a Miami team that is reworking.
Yeah, you got all these small colleges in between, like ULTech and ULM, and I would love for him to go to Grambling. Oh, go to Grambling, son. Southern? Oh, hell no. I can't stand that blue and gold. I can't. That's something I'm a real true Grambling fan. I can't stand Southern. What about Alcorn? Alcorn and J State.
159. Mel, this feels like a guy who like advanced credit who grew up in Wisconsin, played for Michigan, now he's going to Minnesota. Kyle Johnson, Moose Johnson, quarterback 44, he played quarterback in high school, 54 games he played in Michigan.
It ain't that. Well, no matter what he do, I'm just saying, like, if he had the opportunity, if we were sitting there having to make this conversation, like,
Oh, I would be right there in the room next to him. And I would tell him, you go in on my because I would be back there. You know, there's nothing else like that. I bet you go in on
I don't go nowhere with no coach gonna try to smooth talk to you either. So, it's different. That's why I would rather him go to a coach that push a degree first than over athletic.
From that Notre Dame offensive line, another guy who moved around in that team for the fighting. He played left guard for 16 games.
This guy, he gonna be hard to find.
All-American. Yet he misses right with a fancy like knee injury. That's probably why he's so anxious to win the draft. That injury knocks him down a little bit. I mean, his mean streak in the run game is what you want, and it's probably going to be contagious for this offensive line crew he's put on. For Tampa,
he ain't touching this dude. I'm trying to get him to do it. But he can't touch it.
I just talked a little bit about what the Buccaneers have done in terms of instilling attitude, trying to sort of fit that mold.
I think he'll have fun at Grammy. But it'll be harder for him. That was, I think he had too much fun at Grammy.
Foles is one guy to a football player. You can tell he will prioritize that. That's immeasurable. The moment they're made the right stuff and they play football smart. We kind of left the kids in light, and that's what we've done for compiling this current draft class.
There's always a push-pull with the prospect, right? So a guy like Ruben Bain, the question mark is, can a guy with 31 and a half inch arm, maybe average athletically, succeed at the NFL level like he did in college? The Buccaneers have a history with this. Elijah Cansey from
Anoni was good at basketball.
By first-round defensive tackle standards. Even a player they took last year on day 2,
I know.
David Walker from Central Arkansas. Unique body type for Nedra. He makes it look decisions because of the pro There's a big oxy on his.
No. Oh, you talking about that? No, but I'm just saying. All time with girls is they can have more kids than boys. Sometimes depends. The only thing about I hate about girls, they get more susceptible to mistreatment and being mishandled and being a single mama than
Can you do it when you were projected to be a 4.85, 4.9, 40 guy? That's why I didn't run for the clock. Short arms and not the speed off the edge. Can he beat? Because guess what? If you're drafted kid at 15, he's got to be double digit. That guy can.
But some 30-minute runs. He's never had it since that season.
But I'll say this though. I'll say this. If you listened in, and they had it, the audio between Todd Bowles and Ruben Bain and who was drafted.
That's surprising. Who is that? We haven't seen her in 2 weekends.
It's still exactly the same way you're going to be just fine. That's all we need you to do. He believes it, and I'm telling you, this guy is not about any BS. Ruben is on a mission. You saw when he walked down that tunnel. He didn't want anything to do with any of the pomp and circumstance. He's like, yo, just get me on the flight down to Tampa Bay and let me get the work.
Yeah, they raved about him and JC tape. He knows a little bit about it.
Talking one way for a 15 and 12 to 15 sacks. Fuck this year to have ever again. Russell Wilson, he'll talk about 5-10 minutes.
I'd rather prefer barbecue at night and dinner tomorrow.
Number one, he's somebody to beat away from that outlier role. You just can't do it if you have short arms and you run 4.85. So again, Ruben Bain is like, oh my God, he has short arms.
I've been waiting on it for 2 weekends. Yeah, that's for sure.
You're breaking your rules. You're saying his tape is better than 23 years of data saying that this has never happened before. That's what scouting is. It's a combination of the statistics, the objective, and your film.
It made my extra reflex.
Okay, so if you don't take him at 15, where do you think? What's his value then? And if he comes out and he does have 18 sacks, what does that tell you? How will it change your scouting going forward then? Will you believe what you see, or will you still say, hey, you know what, I got to put the odds?
Let me ask you, you have so much experience in the front office. When a guy didn't fit the prototype, I sold you what you saw. What's the what changes, what pushes you over the edge to say, I know, arms aren't ideal.
This is the Bill week. So I ain't gonna really want me out like that much.
How much time do you have? No, I'm so honest to God. What it is, the draft is what? It's an exercise in trying to mitigate risk, right? So those guys at the very top of it, that's why teams are uncomfortable taking a guy like Ruben Bain. That's why there was a lot of discussion about, do we go ahead and draft the acceptance? Because if you're wrong, and you ignored all that objective data, the people who are going to hold you accountable are going to say, why did you do that with all that data?
No.
That's what happened.
no poet
You
in
bet.
but
You
what you
bet.
know poet, right? Hall of Fame general manager, right? He said you have outliers, there's parameters, outliers don't threaten. You got to be disciplined in your approach, believe in what you believe in, which is
Big boy.
you're outside of that. We're not granted. So teams have different philosophies and beliefs. Depends on the GM. That's bottom line. True.
Well, I tell you, I just got guys to throw all the produce. So let's go to the UCF. This is SG with current Ravens, Zay Flowers and Mazonte Webster. Coming to you live from Manchester, the Salmon of
Oh, did he really just do that?
162nd pick in the
Oh,
2026
how you got behind me like
NFL
that?
Draft. The Baltimore Ravens select Chandler Rivers, defensive back from
I got an
Duke.
extra no. If you gotta get shrimp, get 1 can of coconut.
Now, Chandler Rivers, another defensive back who maybe was more productive in 24-25, at least in terms of stats, but still a guy that Manny Diaz and the head coach of Duke really believe he can play there.
Look at what George Ray this guy brings. He's a good football player. He's smart. He's instinctive. Anticipation and awareness. Helped him to a school record 35 wins over 14.
Oh!
Okay, well, see what else they have in here before you buy shrimp.
Wow! That is crazy word.
Well, you can put like boiled shrimp. You can do them with boil.
That is crazy, bro. Dang, I just lost the champion.
You gotta get a car. The footwork is excellent.
I left it in the car. No. I put gas last time. But there is a $25 gas card. I was so excited. He gave me a peanut one at the same time.
In life and in business, the goalposts often move.
Somewhere.
But at Accenture, we say game on.
It's somewhere.
Because whatever goal you're together, we'll get there.
With Duro, cars are wherever you want to pick them up. Rental cars are executive space
Not long.
which is actually packed that way.
Not long.
One car right where you need it. Duro, rent a car, not a rental car.
Taco Bell's lunchboxes are going to be changed. Because once they've indulged in the mainstays of the $5 box, the decades of the $7 box, and the abundance of the $9 box, with its monumental triple-double burger, they started testing everything to be as deluxe.
Because I have some stuff that
Don't let all that go to your
I
head.
can't pack that and fix that.
Where's the doorman? There is no doorman.
I need a white
That's why we're waiting. Let's go. Try Taco Bell's $5, $7, and $9 lunchboxes. This is where it happened. People still come up to me and talk about it. You got the stories to tell. Just get yourself in the right position.
Yes, and I need something out of that bag. I could have.
You never know what a place will come back
Commentaries
again.
under your stuff and so many. I was gonna wash those scarves.
The season you'll never forget when you bet on BetMGM Sportsbook. Make it legendary.
There's flying, and then there's getting more out of travel with Platinum. Get to the airport and make yourself comfortable with fresh sushi in Tokyo, a delicious cocktail in Atlanta, or even a soothing cup of tea in London. Enjoy thoughtfully curated dining with exceptional service to match worldwide. With access to the largest global airport lounge network, there's nothing like Platinum, official payments partner of the NFL.
We ain't going no, we ain't really getting out there. I'm just want some coffee, really.
That looks like pajamas.
want to fight.